So I have just arrived at the Taoist Temple here in Cebu. And I'm about to enter the gates here. This is the pedestrian entrance here, and I have to climb 81 steps to get up to the main temple area, which signify the 81 chapters of the Tao Te Ching, the primary Taoist text.
2 years ago. Let's go.
This is a Chinese Taoist temple, built because there are apparently a lot of Chinese people here in Cebu, and this temple is actually the main reason why I booked my trip here to Cebu, because I am a Taoist. It is the religion that I have identified with for the longest period of time, and Taoist temples are very, very rare and very hard to find. The majority of them are secret and hidden in the mountains of China and other parts of Asia, and not actually searchable online. And so this one that was easy to find. I'm very, very excited to be here. And after we get up to the top here, I'm going to be observing silence. And there's no picture taking of the saint or altar inside, as you can see. I am definitely in Kung Fu Panda movie right now. Am I allowed to film? Filming's okay? Not inside there?
Yeah, okay.
So I have to turn this off when I go in there. In here I can keep it on. Okay, but as soon as I get in there, I have to turn the camera off.
Off. Turn off.
Turn off, okay. So yeah, when I go into there to pray and meditate in front of the altar and the saint there, I'm going to be turning my camera off. So the entire tour will be of the outside of that area, what is called the inner sanctum. And this was also true in the Buddhist temples in Thailand, in Bangkok where I was, where you were allowed to film all around the temple except for in the inner sanctum, which is supposed to be a secret space and a sacred space that was only for prayer and only supposed to be experienced by those entering it for the purpose of prayer. So you're not supposed to be, taking pictures of it for media purposes and exposing it to the outer world, because it is meant to be a secret space and a sanctuary for those who go to it for the purpose of prayer. Okay. However, I can just give you a little glimpse of it from the outside here. Wow, look at that view. Oh my God. Just marvelous. No video. I was just told that I could take video outside of this.
Outside.
Over there? Okay. Okay. So I guess you're not going to be able to see it, any of it after all. But you weren't supposed to, and I don't want to be breaking the rules. In the temples of Thailand, they said that I could take pictures of the inside of the inner sanctum from the outside of it, because it was, limited what could be seen. This is quite amazing. No, okay. I can't point it in that direction. Yeah, okay. It's very strict. How do I get up there? Oh, the stairs are right there. What an amazing place. I am so glad that I came to Cebu to see this place. Pretty awesome. So these are saints that I can film. There's no signage saying I cannot. So let's take a look at them over here. And again, we have an inner sanctum here that I am not going to be able to record in volume. But wow. Look at that. Here. There is downtown Cebu, where I am staying, which you have seen the awesome view of right outside of my room. Now let's zoom in on these two awesome dragons. The dragon's spirit is a very important Taoist archetype, and there are actual dragon spirits in Taoist sorcery that are used and worshipped for various purposes. So these are not just symbols or archetypes, but real spirits. Just like the spirits of animals are worshipped and used in Native American shamanism, so is the dragon in Taoist shamanism. I guess I cannot go up there. One of steps now and actually visit each of the inner sanctums. And as you know, I will not be able to film inside of them in respect for the esotericism and the secrecy with the very sacred and secret spiritual practices that take place within them. But I will be reporting to you on my experience within each of the inner sanctums afterwards. And then we'll be looking for a place to shoot a informational video. So you can look forward to that while I go to pray and meditate and practice some of the esoteric Taoist practices here, which I am very much looking forward to. And I will see you guys later. Okay, so there is a special ritual prayer and divination practice here. It's very interesting because in all of my study of Taoism, I've never heard of this. So I'm really excited to give it a try and get yet another shamanic practice under my belt, especially because I really love divination and am an avid I Ching user. And this is a form of divination I've never even heard of before, so I'm really excited to try it. So I hope that you enjoyed reading about it. So I visited 3 of the inner sanctums so far, with altars and deities, and then I wandered out this walkway here to an exit just because I hadn't been down this path. I wanted to explore a little, and so it's very beautiful here, the landscape and the architecture. And so picturesque. What a magical place to be for me. Having been a Taoist my whole life and never having been able to visit a place like this. This is just a dream come true. And to be surrounded by other Taoists, just like me, and have it just be normal now, like socially normal. Be around spiritual people who share in my spirituality. It feels really good. Okay, so I visited these 3 inner sanctums down here. Now, the only thing I have to do is go visit the one up there at the top. So I'm going to go pray there, and then I will report back to you on my activities. So I've just gotten done praying, and it was awesome. Being able to pray to 4 different authentic Taoist deities at a real authentic Taoist temple was really cool. And I really greatly appreciated the experience. However, asking them for information on the deities was difficult because they're apparently very secretive about this place and the deities and the Taoist practices, which are special Chinese forms of Taoist practices. So I, however, was diligent in trying to be a student, as I always am, and that is how I got into Srividya Tantra. And I was able to get information about the 4 deities, but they wouldn't give me any information beyond that. So I can report to you on those. Okay, so I just finished filming a informational video right here, and I just wanted to give you a look at this awesome view here before I left this spot, just because this is such a nice spot with a perfect view. And just look at that dragon. Really cool. This place is just magical. There's no other word to describe it, other than, of course, some other synonyms for magical. But yeah, what an amazing place to be. And I will now report to you on what the actual deities here are. Okay, there's 4 deities, and these deities are Kyu Kong Kong, which is the main deity that has the largest inner sanctum and is a saint and immortal and god of the sun. Okay, so this is the god that you practice the divination to when you enter the temple, if you want. And there's actually 2 different forms. One of it is to ask to have a wish granted, and he can grant a wish for you, and then another is to ask for advice. So that's more technically a form of divination than the other one is. The other one is wish granting, right? Then there is a goddess called Matsu, who is a goddess of travel. And another person said that she was a goddess of destiny. She might be called that in some traditions, but I'm not sure if she is or not, since the main authorities of the temple said she was a goddess of travel. Then there was a guy who is called Toti Kong, and he is supposed to be a saint of business, and I was also told that he is a saint of this land as well. And then finally, right up here in this building, right there behind my head, is a saint and representative of this temple and the godfather of this temple named Ling Xiao. Okay, so that's been really cool to learn about, and also difficult to get the information about, since they are highly secretive here. This is very, very esoteric, and they do not want to be sharing the information with anyone who is not a part of the temple, right? And that's just because they don't want to be letting the information fall into the wrong hands. These traditions are kept secret in order to try to preserve them and keep them very special and sacred, you know, so that people don't go corrupting the religious traditions with, you know, widespread messaging. And as we've seen with Christianity and Islam, when you have this widespread indoctrination and messaging, things do tend to get corrupted. So there's a lot of secrecy with these very, very hardcore shamanic traditions, such as Chinese Taoism, right? And that's what helps to keep them authentic. And I'm very, very glad that I have been able to experience this Taoist temple. It's been such a great opportunity gifted to me by these deities, and just a very mystical experience that I really cherish. And over here you get to actually have some fun making offerings to these saints or holy men or monks, whatever they are, by trying to toss the coins into different offerings.
Hi, camera!
I am so freaking happy that I came here all the way around the world just to come here, but I mean, it is so worth it. Just look at the beauty of this place, just the magnificence of everything. I mean, This is an authentic Asian Taoist temple. It's hard to believe that I'm even here right now. I mean, it's surreal, really. Just trying to take it all in is almost overwhelming, you know? And there's just so much beauty here. And so much awesomeness. So much awesomeness. I feel like I'm in Kung Fu Panda. I mean, just look at these dragons. Look at them. Looking at you all scary, googly-eyed. I mean, that is freaking awesome right there, isn't it? And that freaking view. Just the view of Cebu here is amazing. Okay, well, that is all of the footage that I have for you from this really amazing Taoist temple here in Cebu in the Philippines. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing this really amazing temple and all of the awesome stuff in it. It's just such an amazing, mystical, magical place to be able to see, and a privilege to be able to see it too, as it is actually very secretive. And so I hope that you have really enjoyed and relished in everything that I've been allowed to show you here from this temple, and been able to get a taste of the kind of spiritual experience that it provides you. And so otherwise, I will see you guys later. Bye.